Mama I say ma PENDREAM TV there Asiedu yopo
send me carry two when you chairman general abekansa e studio ha or a national chairman for the NDC the Honorable Johnson Asiedu Nketia. Chairman akwaba na bibi aboko
yeah bacho bibi aboko
edanyame ase papa. I think party for two abama obey chairman first time I'm in Woodin Communi. Congratulations.
Yo, medase. So my money or C4C campaign.
C4C campaign.
Why I buy a man should I'm
so I'm just for C campaign. So anyways, but I think it was a good victory for you. I mean, congratulations, a big one. Why are there? Me just say Sisi Anyamiadom what settle in Kama in the new role as chairman of the NDC. It's been so when you are 6 months.
Oh, that be said December.
Oh yeah, it's December. Yeah, in the bare 3 months, and within 3 months, you've what taken some very, very major decisions. Within 3 months,
I was elected to take
decisions.
Yes.
Wow. And which decision would you think, sir, yet the biggest I will take you so far?
Oh, I heard the chop my uncle.
Oh, sir. No, say me now only income. Maybe first time new. Yeah, chairman, my first time. Yeah, I think it will be the changes in parliament, obviously.
Well, and now, big. Okay, say I don't know who big. Yeah, like that.
No, but I think no will be big. The decision to have parliamentary primaries, presidential primaries, the same day is also a big one. Yeah. It's also a big one because many say in my history, my baby sada. We be a first time.
I think. I be that.
Moto presidential parliamentary the same day.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think so. 2016.
Oh, okay.
My tour. 1 man.
Yeah.
1
yeah.
month.
Yeah. That was the confirmation of John Mahama.
That man, he taking decisions. Say better. Universal membership suffrage.
Yeah. So more broaden more electoral college.
Electoral college now you close to 10,000 polling stations throughout the country.
Okay. Until we know will not be any different from the C that time. And
the difference they say we are still electoral college.
Okay.
But back on every
member of the party
yes.
Yeah. But so when some electoral college we know in excess of 200,000 delegates.
Yes, a very broad electoral college.
Yeah. Wow. But the decision to broaden my electoral college, a yieldy benefits be my party,
Oh, sure, sir. Democracy the best democracy direct democracy.
Yeah.
Until we are no free because of numbers and aircraft representative democracy.
Yes.
Electoral college bejina sure. Until the bigger the college, the more representative it will be of the larger population. You broaden your college, Still, eventually, better go back to 1 man 1 vote. Eventually. The first one, it appears so there were certain things time and they are signed by and broaden electoral college until eventually that is where we will land. And I still believe a good system because anti-corruption measure we were quite good, be an Muatuaba. What's man so Kotuaba or Kudrun Quantasuna BB influencing no Cosisana, what Tom Munina or representing. I don't know, Kodia will be able to Nigeria. And the sheer numbers, I mean, a very difficult for
so
any candidate say obetimianya influence masses.
Yeah.
But MBR representation no the challenge in say nipa no a watu ni so nko represent on we so a secret ballot.
Okay.
So either say what you su mandate no said the mope and answer or no do or no kwa de nadwene exercise you will know until that there's that challenge about electoral college.
God willing, on the 13th of May and a moto sabano form being the bit take away no delegate will not converge at a particular place. Obiabe won the polling station at Trabawo.
Oh, there be a big stations no constituency capitals.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The delegates number
ever converge or
constituency capitals.
Oh, okay.
Now more to Abano ho. Just say in 270 76 constituency capitals. Okay, yeah, I can 75 plus 1.
Somebody
say oh the why no 76 prequel. Nah, I know na yeah another center so headquarters.
Okay.
Headquarters no ye nipa omo nsheda any constituency BM like yeah foreign delegates no. Delegates from foreign branches na omo beba. Omo nyina ebeto omo aba ewo headquarters.
Okay, that's nice. Inti your party ni na wutia that is your national chairman and or this answer me to on the 13th of May the elections will be held. As we speak no candidates no have been given the green light so bit my campaign.
Sure.
Will be able to my campaign.
Apart from Nansanya Operation Save Our Democracy. Yeah, institute to say constituencies here was sitting MPs we are suspended a whole campaign until 31st March. They are coming now bit me.
Oh, okay.
Campaign.
It was a decision in line with operation now more launch here.
Yeah.
So the MPs bit more concentrate to a parliament.
Sir.
Wow. The Operation Save Our Democracy, the idea behind it, and it's a parliament in anticipation of 21 working days. See, I never match you and other Nioma.
See, I know Nyama parliament.
Okay.
See, I know Nyama parliament.
Okay.
Now, parliament, ya build a consensus.
Yes.
And nipa binum supers here to trust them say, in spite of the consensus, one before so old one, no, you're complaining with challenges and no one before so delay. And as I say, you're mobilizing. So you say, consensus in the democracy in the IMA consensus in Yajma. Because the idea of IPAC to build consensus. Say, whatever affects all must be decided by all.
Yeah.
And until Seattle Abana rules ya yajetum procedures ni adina yajetum referee no ya na juma enye din na juma ya mrama no and until na build IPAC and na IPAC no ya ma challenges ya kobam with this current composition of electoral commission no ama IPAC no and serve ni purpose be and one major party NDC.
The NDC.
Yeah, walk from IPAC. And until Nema Koso Parliament, unnecessary waste of parliamentary time. Nanka Nema, and no IPAC. So, Sentiasia and now Ubia what tolerance for opposing views. Kasanya ma di waste parliament time in Yano. Kayenina or IPAC ho. Inti edi beba parliament no. Na yenina yanwa comment. Let's just say Yelea. What is say Ali Sadi Biama chinye ten say about we a more than 6 months. You go so I and unti say IPAC tintin na ye kase munya ma IPAC no de ntia ye hye IPAC no say betete obi anu asem na ye de ye adwuma no senka ye adwuma wo ho a kasa ade wa kinye hunu we ya ekoto parliament keni ho
but only other political parties needing komo they tell you say these things were considered IPAC ama omo no omagiatum they are aligned with Niome what CI. For example, NPP for PNC. I spoke to PNC national treasurer after some political parties be boom we joint press conference. I think about 3 or 4 days ago, and Omakashi these things were discussed.
Mensah. Sorry, say more communion.
Sure.
Communion. So yeah, parties were Ghana ha. Say Mensah.
Yes.
Tema no pretty aye no. Aye na ne mrakete ne say party a uni MP or parliament no one can ho. Memboa.
Yes.
Emma aye party B at the Echo Court. I believe said Dan Lato and say Papa Bakumbia and Nambo say Fita Tintin. GCPP.
Yeah, GCPP. Oh, this man.
One of them, the Echo Supreme Court. I mean, Mammy no insist say we are party now we need representative.
Our
parliament. Yeah, you have no business. Sir, I know. So. Na ene ade sanda ben na nkwantaira asesi no ono amba beye electoral commission chairperson na nipa wo mu di ne ho adanse eye parties a wo mu ni representation in parliament. What stake do they have in the elections? Parties oboabo omanu bebre o ha omu contest election kra anase omu contest presidential kra omu ni candidate bi parliament.
But they've been around
for a long time. You entino obi kono aduane abreye ya meyedi. Wa obedi aduane ye se wo anu nim na mo ede beye nkwan mfa ho nchini be ba mu nchini mamu mfa ho obi ogina nche no ono ko determine aduane kra ye be no na mo ede beye enchene dodo adi begum ne mfamre na bedi. I mean, are we joking in this country?
The last time I'm in a Bossman Asare, Dr. Eddie Nkomo, he made the point, say, omo doors always open because they consider NDC somewhere a very critical stakeholder where yamamu. And he made the point, say, anytime on be IPAC meeting every no minutes ni bibi omo de send them into you are aware of decisions omo take you IPAC
IPAC yes will be taking decision about man. That is the reason why I cry IPAC.
Oh,
because IPAC say ye nyina ko transia to adwene say we yem fan to him, we yem fan to him.
Yes.
South Asia.
Yes.
Into 2 former chairman of Electoral Commission and woman back nyina. A lot of progress in improving our electoral system no. Original proposals no nyina emanate from political parties. And you're from Electoral Commission. With this Electoral Commission, not a single idea and a free political party BMO ambassador consider them
not even the MPP.
Not even anybody. Until they all be and say, well, of course the MPP then the himself won't kita hundiwo anajo. But publicly say you know him there you name once them. And you know say yabeti kuatu say by consensus. Now Electoral Commission who could dream was a mumba now they are back. The only back cry, a betch I crowd who say a per se and say there be we are near decided. And then now the abetraho atuto namuan beshayano.
Baba, you can confirm say minutes near the normal they send them.
Oh yeah, one more they send there, but near the request is say Tamo ever betraho say no.
Yes.
No. Say the can be change the woman decide whatever they decide no woman family into minutes we say Electoral Commission decisions not any IPAC because Electoral Commission now take one decision into Parliament request say woman for evidence of stakeholder consultations and no na woman yama and Parliament a constitute ne ho into sa stakeholder forum no anti how the parties and they say NIA so you represented until we hope say the be free muamba biano you implement it represents a consensus position for everybody.
It the idea behind sa consultations here also in Parliament then they say still an omit me enya a final consensus decision parties in na
buy into. Because and this should have been done at IPAC, but tintin amomo de ya park ya correct amom pene no na ya twe ho afiri mu say they say nipa if you keep the person in the fence he can only pace outside.
Yes.
But if you keep him out of the fence, he will pace inside.
Yeah.
A play out because he said the near no dano. The try adwene no wo iPark ya. And ka edru ho say ya. Achinya bia ni medru ha na le.
Yeah, but general,
I will say one pene so ma iPark no nye na adwuma by consultation. Gise bia me betra ho ka say de why no. I wo de aba ya pene so.
So o challenge pa
o ka say madwene ni ana momia nya no say David ya na wotumi ya awie.
Yeah, because that's to me a constitution the ma wo.
Say parliament is so constitution to me e wo ho ni say wo mo na be pass mra no. Say constitution kro no a na kira wo say
yes
utumi ni na adwuma ya de ama oni enti so obi te iPark wo no o kan kira say tumi a wo exercise no. You say fire adwuma we now say wo ho kra me mfa nye. You know, attention, you draw attention, say, fires are the we say, because constitution no sa nature. We see there be men more to me, that they may pay me, no. And nipa obey mrano, and boy among the edgemano. So the becononym, they could draw or see why you say, I mean, yamran.
Yeah, but eventually Parliament, when push comes to shove, General, why MP that it will come down to the numbers, but down to numbers now. NPP phone was slight advantage, and
oh, now then now monko. Was slight advantage, then now monko. Why hasn't it been passed up to date?
So it's not been late, said the kind. When it's late,
why hasn't it been late? Why hasn't it been late? And you know, Sunday man ye unnecessary controversy. Nina can home bo or mine no car. And until I had a car intimate, no. Because we check it. Parliament time, 1 hour of Parliament time. So we transfer buhun one time. Ubehun say, "Udisa atimuna and issues so obet me settle no outside Parliament quickly. Now they are now these issues no between Parliament time be 6 months here. You see how much it costs the nation. Ninyina ka ho na yedika intimate.
Yeah, but General, a voluntary decision.
Like we have stopped thinking. As a nation, we have stopped thinking.
A voluntary decision NDC take you to walk away from iPark. Would I be right to ask, sir, what take position because it is either your way or the highway?
Debbie. You see, don't come with predetermined answers. Say intimate change because that is no consultation.
Okay.
Okay. That is no consensus building. And that is not how iPark has been working in the past. Enti wonkwan waba na wo sesan iPark no. And you see the entire area share iPark no ni. So say anya sa adwuma no biem dia. And you for iPark. No na said the edre ye kontran ba bi no bi de ya be rubber stamp. Wouldn't the effect of using you as a rubber stamp? Say o kontran ho nipa no kuku ade no ba. Oka say ensesa ba bi o si da bi. Oka say madwene o si da bi. Gisa de media ba no a. E na odi be ya adwuma. Enti oka say mempe asem yemfa de odi aba no a. Na pan was stamp so. Oba out now be ka say me no nya adwene because they say adena e ho no wan kan me ansesa. Enti better say obetra outside now no taking a decision. Ubetimi actually wadwene outside there watch wadwene.
A day ne be take for the NDC to go back to iPark.
Oh, say I can say if iPark returns to its ways of building consensus, we will come. You can say you can asem a wo fire asem no nya adwuma. You see assemble to her obi come na we can. Electoral Commission should not detect until what is coming out of consultation on yemfanko ya adwuma. But say oko iPark you drew baby, you take a decision, Kura, we near Casa, the Bay Adjuma, Electoral Commission to make up the next meeting was yes, it's I am fine Adjuma. Until that is not iPark. Until no winning.
Yeah.
Sir, as some way beginning now, man for NTS, no. One more blame NDC, sir, na. edru babia national security strategy document by now highlight the lack of trust of the population in our electoral commission na a national security ya be hu say a security threat. So Peace Council took it up, and civil society organizations so it take it up, and then some of our major missions were hands up. They were also worried, so they also held consultation and said, "Say, can be a first to solve problem. No one offer any assistance here, mediation and BBB or meeting media." We saw two processes developing out of our concern. Process back when driven by CSO, so one governance in one juma, IDEX, EDD, no sa CSO no. Omosha see, omosha process biase. Na at the same time no, na we no so National Peace Council, one so share another parallel process ase. Intina we nominate kasa we nominate kasa. Yes, well, let's the mobile be here we are
available.
Be available. And unti Peace Council for by at the one road map by. And Chitum say, we should follow that road. I follow that road map. That was the time my woman a better transit. 8 years, I don't say, said the maker say, young transit yen tunkunya, near the Bia quiet befaso at your banner, dear. And no, Obia the night ba. And actually, history, a fast transparent ballot box also buy, they buy biometric registration buy, they buy register with pictures no near my name near my assistant bedroom. 90% of them, emanate from ideas here, political parties they buy. And that was how we have been doing our work. The be free one babia, the be parliament, Obia MPB and Kujina Hong Kasi Ugensi. Yadidro parliament ya near pass yadi. Enti sadie way consensus democracy ama other African countries. Eba be free ho. One free ma ye kocheche omo how they can approach it ya the peace beba. Yetimi use sade no aye transitions bebre. Anti kwanya omo afaso amami aba wafaso a o se chinchina chin. This is san baby. Look, IPAC membership wa you be attend the pay party. Ye nyina nkora na transit na take a decision say if you neko nipa
party be the nipa miensa
ne beba anase ni say ne beba. Kwaye faso ye meetings ye nyina na decide ya. So it's less of electoral commission driven, but it's more of political parties driven. No mami by hane atwele tabro every neko party bia the nipa ba ko pe ne beba every neko ye beye the same subject no ye beye home meetings mienu first meeting no parties we num na betena so wo mo pon a anopa de no a awia session no na these other parties aba meanwhile you discuss the same thing.
Really?
How can you do a process like this?
But sadie no more parties more anya antum.
There be chesa uti one ya twa letter breo. And I say said the name my ko dey intiminya. So we explain all these things to
Peace Council.
And you can say reform should be a majority no free parties. Enti ya transi aye reform proposals ediaba
could see saying on
they said in the past edru babia MPP na dey reform proposals eba edru babia civil society organizations ebi kura aye na maame no da no kra dey be free hoba eba ye nyina to nkonwa ne ahwe enti yeso aye reform proposals 34 issues ye diaba ye hwe se ye ba frɛ se yenkoye meeting na yenkodwene sa proposals e ho.
Yeah, but more the reform proposals about when you are not attending IPAC. Then how do you expect said discussions because about more proposals?
Reform proposals here about now try letter say ya you reform proposals ya to mbra me enko ye ho meeting na mama say na wo hu say me de me na mama na the proposals bro na responding to it cra say ensa kan cra so means ya hu try letter ma
say munya letter acknowledging receipt of the proposals
6 months and sana mo try that was the time when Peace Council for near if for started say womo ye interested in you know womo try a response to their brain
in the response womo ka den womo say den
womo say womo nsaka period. But in the past with the response ayiba proposals ba na ya frame meeting say ayi and proposals no you don't write proposals to IPAC. You write proposals to Electoral Commission.
Then they will table it to
IPAC. Agenda. No affair meeting. Ya co transfer. It never said that Ben will be freezer meeting. That Ben will be freezer meeting. Fine.
But the decision says will be the proposal bar. Ye be jatum the agenda hono. It is the Electoral Commission's decision to make. No.
Yes.
And if they think say proposals now things maybe they are that
is what it means. Because when they proposals number,
yes,
you write and submit same proposals to other parties.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a MPP could actually acknowledge say your proposals worth looking
into.
We are two major parties. The other party actually acknowledge said they are
proposals are but are they not proposals the EC is implementing already?
Nothing. Any proposals the EC implementing already. Some of them are even born from consensual positions here developed in the past. They are a roadmap for our electoral process development. EC by Wabetuagua or a different thing. Yes, these are things we must bring back onto the agenda and discuss. And as I said, Peace Council by and the church saying that here. And I say, oh, we are there or China Kuramuka say call IPAC here. We are ready to go. So long as he say ye be IPAC no amana ye ne IPAC.
Yeah.
And I'm sure now Munims as a sanity there, Mbetu Hanamu. Now, roadmap and say, or money in Beko, one free how many MPP for Subako.
Okay.
1 year meeting, we are the third meeting, a bay the NDC MPP plus
EC
Peace Council.
Oh, plus Peace Council, okay.
So,
okay.
We are now my third meeting with Peace Council and Electoral Commission. Wamuwe no na fi NDC MPP Peace Council
and Electoral Commission a bigger way. Yes.
That's all problem.
Yes.
And that's it, fine. Enti wamu ye meeting. Wamu free ho. Wamu MPP for so koye meeting.
Okay.
Wamu report to say very successful. Third meeting NDC MPP Peace Council and also ye koye. And also very successful.
Okay.
Enti ye free meeting na that meeting took place at Holidays Inn.
Okay.
Ye free ho no na man say within 2 weeks no na omo timi akọ consult to Electoral Commission. Ewie omo wia na fe affixi day a ye nyina do ba behia.
Eno na mugu atwen ye musisi
14 months now. Not 4 months.
14
months now.
1 year 2 months.
1 year 2 months. The last time I interview Hana, it was 8 months. And I make an Hana Musi na meka say, Momfre Peace Council for no. Now Momeka Sanka say, Asema Asiedu Nketia can you boa. Say Momfre Peace Council for no. Asema Wombeka and say, no crese, Womunya opportunity ni Womunshi by any refusal. Na time na Electoral Commission for no nya akwantu. 14 months. From there, basically, I did 14 months. And when say Electoral Commission, state institutions, and the Czech state institutions. It is an Electoral Commission. Mo conduct be a co-create impression be I threaten your national security. And now another state institution in charge of peace. Womo perform womo functions. Now omo pay appointment to crack a kesemuni ombeshia one day. Now 14 months mama omo sa appointment na. Kura entie de ombe kana maka se bi o yemfa ana se yensem hu. 14 months mama omo appointment kura. And so you think say in this type of situation, who are you blaming for what is happening in Parliament? So say woman there just say your absence no cry woman there, but they create the impression outside to say there na yempe ye omu hia na yempe se ba. The him woman say adwuma no a SSA no IPAC. So me anya no ho a ye be no Parliament.
And only Operation Save Our Democracy. No?
That's right. And no Parliament.
The last time I'm in Bosman Asiedu Nketia again on this issue about Omoni Peace Council meetings. No, he said on record said Omoshia Peace Council, but they told Peace Council say Omoni NDC ni problem there. Their doors are always open. Anytime on person mobile meeting, no, you are welcome.
What free Peace Council for no? Say womun kase Bosman Asari Omoshia idea assembly free mobile. What free? Obi si asem wo ho mayenka na o si asem ni ho ntimemma what is asem we say bi da asem ni ho akona onko na dwe ono na di asem no ba o si asem ni ho ntimemma na as ni pa no asem no wo di trimu no ko shi anu a wo si asem ni ho ntimemma.
Okay. So that has been the challenge. See, as our meetings
is the challenge. And the Peace Council for no so no. One more quiet because NDC for and na mo free meeting na NDC ka say yemma send can they are cost organ and NDC for any so adio NDC for any so adio. And then the Peace Council for heading. They should open up and let the nation know. Say when I hear hindrance. Why are you quiet?
You could see saying on Asempa FM 94.7.
And until say that meeting nebebaso amamanya sa general meeting NDC MPP EC Peace Council no modiamu watwenmu and you are not rescinding the decision not to go to IPAC until say our meeting na baso. Say
ko ho na IPAC e dwuma no SSA IPAC ye no enya ukotran wa you are wasting your time. Until rather say consensus you intime building or ha we will go and build it in Parliament.
Is it true say as part of more demands more kase sa other smaller political parties na any rep or parliament no IPAC meetings there was so free na eka the two main political parties what make it a demand no?
They make it that demand you can say mushrooming of political parties because yawamra Ghana as to what constitute a political party and how what conditions an organization can fulfill to become a political party.
Yes.
And they should implement their laws.
But when did you know that? Time and no.
Say law no of and we use that law. Or no one can buy mushroom parties are springing up.
Oh, we are sure.
Now you put uncorrect record.
No, but some say you might take decisions beyond the political. Some of them are on probation as we speak. Or more Electoral Commission has certified so bit my around 8 or 9. The rest are on probation. Yeah, that's the information they've put out. And I wouldn't need
what would you buy IPAC? What my have registered by IPAC? And non says I didn't know Mutrima or Mufis say Saunya MPP, NDC and Macra now other parties no can majority of parties in Tia taking decision. When you know, say MPP, half of the of Parliament, NDC half of Parliament, and two for MPP now for muni Parliament, muni BBI, muni representation. Some of them have never gone into any election. Some of them don't participate. Muni candidate BBI or BBI now set electoral rules as a responsible elections administration body. Now say one more take a decision, consensus. You go and face them in Parliament.
Yeah, but it's not only the parties. There are CSOs. Yeah, we're in donor partners. Who IPAC meetings?
Who selects the CSOs? And also a big issue. Unim say first time I'm Mumbai. I'm sorry to say we are wasting too much time.
Yeah, the church for
but that this small aspect of issue
I think you
can hold the time. The time will be going. So, and who select the
CSOs?
When him say by first 2 meetings now, say CSOs one for Obia, development partners one for Obia party. Unim say we hear development partners work of Fredo Mumbra. Unim say happy with Electoral Commission or at IPACEDA. Enti adia enye we are building a country together. Yeshe election mra na ye fair obi a obe wini bia no obi a atiase then we build our democracy and move forward. Na chenchina say tena ho ne yeshe mra mfa mechechire okon. It won't happen.
So, and no will lead us to the main conversation. And I hold in my hands the proposed CI, Public Elections Registration of Voters Regulations 2022.
Yeah.
In the first page, arrangement of regulations, registration of voters, complaints and challenges, provisional register of voters, and a miscellaneous provisions, When I compare this to CI 91, CI 126, there is not much of a change. So what they compare we are, apart from the qualification for registration, and okay, even the registration centers is the same. Qualification for registration is being the major change. Ain't it really? And one issue I'm more with proposed CI way.
Registration centers is a problem.
Registration centers are different from the status quo is here.
Yeah. Registration centers problem. The same qualification for registration. Problem. Process na nkasa I did register no, and also problems.
Really?
Yes, and repeals and savings in problem. Never be brilliant say Obia we a practitioner no.
Yes.
O famra no. Because we practitioner no. O fa never been kitty be way there come away there way and but says I don't know. It is say they say bikinis. Bikinis are almost said kitty but protecting the most
essential part.
Essential part. So this happened. And you know, big travel who has always there, you know, I don't think the devil is in the details.
Always in the details.
Yes.
Maybe we will start off with the qualification for registration.
Yes.
A person is qualified for registration as a voter if that person is a citizen of Ghana.
Yes.
B, 18 years of age or above. C, of sound mind. D, resident or ordinarily resident in an electoral area.
Yeah.
E, not prohibited by any enactment from registering as a voter. We know any CI 91 and 126A are almost the same, right?
Same.
Good. 2.
I know you're constitutional.
Constitutional. Good.
Free constitution.
Good. 2. For the purpose of paragraph D and sub-regulation 1, a person who is confined in a penal institution located in an electoral area is resident in that electoral area. Into prisons, are then good.
Now, no.
That be so way just registration of votes. Number 3, a person who applies for registration as a voter shall provide as evidence of identification the national identification card issued by the National Identification Authority. A hammer difference between way and CI 126. And I'm also problem with way adentia.
We say Nipa Constitution no say Ghana citizen be 18 years and above.
Yes.
Or qualified to vote.
Sure.
Enti Electoral Commission and register no nkotoaba. Enti se obeye se omfa card bi mra. Enti obi a uni card no bi ntimi register. And I card eba da benye na anu ya.
Yeah.
Se ema ne Ghana for. Inti neya obi American na ni ewo 1956 American na ni bidru no. Say who issue card una ewo unsam abai when unsam say on issue. Yami na me issue ma me ho.
Yes.
Now who issue na Mensah nyanka me dia enti no should be punishment say me nyega na ni ntimi nkotwere me din.
But before you're able to vote, you have to be registered.
Yes.
And before you are registered, now the Constitution mandates the EC to lay out requirements and normal obit media registration. The EC has decided on a card Emra Emma Quince and as a Emran so Eshese for every and Emran listed Nioma you bit
Mrano ne see Mamra.
No, anyway, put America the card the law that stipulates Nioma obit the Ghana card which includes registration of voters.
On the hierarchy of laws.
Sure.
Constitution
supreme, yes.
Inti other laws will be biano must be laws who facilitate the implementation
of the rights guaranteed in the Constitution.
And unti se okoye law bia and no work against the application of the Constitution.
Yes.
That law no cannot stand. And unti no Miss Masema mi bisai hey simple unyanya no. They say from time I owe me 1956.
Yes.
I owe me yes Constitution no actually say why na ye Ghana ni. O mama and now papa and now both parents and now grandparent. Ye Ghana for o ye Ghana ni. Assembly ni.
Citizenship Act near clear.
Clear o ye Ghana ni.
Yeah.
Enti ya owe me mama papa free ha na me nana free ha me ye Ghana ni. Enti madim fie do no ma wie. So bi ko twere card bi say afi the card magana fo nyina na Mensah nyanka me dia enti na majai Ghana ni yo enti se Constitution no say twere Ghana fo din na nyina nkoto aba 18 years am above nkoto aba unyina so a wo de ka say wo ma me twere me din no ne de be
yeah ba enti o pesa wo twere wo din a pe Ghana card ne bi
ana me say Ghana card no eni baby a wo kokope o eye mra no kire se abai no issue mfama
sure
what make effort to say who pay bi unsa nyanka bi eno nti eno se no ya asontwe ma o
any pressure mom na was here go NIA for no more the card in the man call for because you see from the last time I know we didn't come on almost say I can pay 2 million per and I pay the census figures no and also omo can home at 2018 that 2 million they are sure say they can issue cards to all of them
that me no didn't come on no me interview now but sa segment no na bisa who say from that time 6 months be seen then 2 million no omo twere mu say so omo share boss by December na omo awie that no yet studio ha na ayi oboy letter buy and they say
NIA
letter
yes
and I was kind ni nyina kire me na obisa me say does it give me comfort na me say me nyino ni say asema aka no ebe
obetimi aye
no say by December 2022 no register Ghana for akaba clock no nyina wie enti obia anti ase wa wanti ase say yemfa nye adwuma na che say by implication we mamofo and something like that enti no yenti ase ne yemfa nye ana me o say me wo ahotoso na me say there be because your problem is say state institutions na misconduct wo mo ho anti amanfo anyi wo mo ni biem. I have no basis to believe say Atefua and then the NIA can deliver what they are promising today to deliver. July or something, August. No, I'm saying by December. But only March na and in 2023.
Yes.
And think how friend number has said, "Inti aden what in a konyaso." Civilized country be inquiries and crack.
Or some coding the Jumato.
Cry because a major issue like this, explosive issue. No way, you know what CP. Say, I am telling you on my honor. Munyin tum na munyina so nye law. Emma Ghana for ne bedru satam yina ma yawie. Na enuru ho make progress ya. Satam ma eno kasa no. Se me ka se me ya we se budget ya odi akọ parliament no. Ya improve ya chemu ni approve kakra dia ma nti onya sika nye. Ono so no nim se budget ya approve no entimi nye e na ogira ho awudi ntura kire Ghana for. Na no okọ parliament di asem no okọ kan so sika ni ho.
O se sika ni ho ba assurances abaso mu release bi.
Na me kire o se sika no ni ho. Tama ade no o kan me ka se sika no ni ho. Wo se ubetimi aye. Na bosume Mensah na twam Mensah san betoso na nne yesan frewa ude another promise e be replace earlier promises ya want me fulfill no kantre bia nka yasake no dada oti wa yede
ba sasa woje tum say sika na ema ya, why do you blame him?
Na sasa sika no tama wo kasa no na ya kan che se budget no ya twa so a wonim de wo so de 100 million budget na koye ni ateso ama 30 million now ukojina bontin say niema o de 100 million no plan no nyina no ubetimi aye when you know say the limit of your budget for the year no 30 million na uye no kwafo how can no create Ghana.
What I get,
you don't deserve to be.
You are now even more fortified in your beliefs. New promises or moments is here no muntimi ni so.
Na ozo ujidi ujidi anifano wayade no ujidi entino the best way to go ne say act on what is verifiable now and don't believe promises enunti ube use promise kura no a jampoma wo ho say ewie na ne promise na nya adwuma helping journey ye be fa ho enunti na ye can say
another layer
precisely. It is not a bad idea say ye benya sole identity document. I have always maintained this in fact before you started your crown time oko me records for parliament and year be seen and I've always insisted say citizens ID no very important. But it's one thing saying say citizens ID is important and another abusing citizens ID process no yenye na so ubedi. You understand? That is the problem. And until no o starting now the year juma fine recognize say nipa no bi nya bi enti wo ma enya bi as many as who don't have no window when you take care of them till say wo nyina benya bi enti say kokodru tamu a wo nyina ebenya bi ana tamu election no beba na obia wo bia wo krata wo botom a okotwere odin a wo be ya kire wo mama wo matwere wo be ja krata na wo botom no akonante say okopa dance for me abedi wa dance. Who would do that?
No one will. I don't know say we ma wa hotoso a and again
and also wom na obia nyusu a how does it hurt the process? How does it hurt the process? He say alternative ayi wo ho edru ho no obia wo card no bi nti obia ma me yusu atifu aka o kan ye na abam obia wo card no bi nti o ko na card se oboton wo de
fa card no ko
wo de kwa when the beja card ho in his right senses no aka say afi na me ko na nti akopa dance for me abedi madanse and I say no su wo mu a how does it get abuse?
The EC's response to that NSA say Parliament approve Mbrawe as it is now with the national ID as the sole identification card. Na say ekokoba say omuhu say how anyome ekono the NIA cannot deliver on their promise. They are promising Ghanaians say they will go back to Parliament for the law to be amended. And
I'm saying why? Obi or ade or say mema obi na so ame ansa na mai bia mam say e wo fam ho no say yibi mam na me so awon tanka go baby no. Do you know what can happen in Parliament? Do you know say under some ECOWAS protocols ni and ade nyina no say 6 months to election you can't change laws, electoral laws. Until we are making the law now, why are you creating that problem? And now me catch you say there is no motivation on the part of government to make sure say nipa no benya obi abenya bi.
Really?
Yes. That is the bottom line. There is
Nipa 2 million.
Because there is intentional frustration. Kura say ma omonchire. Okof failed there. That is the truth. Because still, I mean, no moon contact. Unim say ye name previous interviews I have no hano. I exposed to you say both the conduct of MPP and Electoral Commission. I suggest strongly say nipa 2 million or so our more come majority are more likely to be NDC.
You believe that?
I said it here in that interview. Oh yeah, boy.
No, I remember.
And now beside me say why? And I make her say that. Say a day controversy by no Macmanu and the day can be Casa or home. And walk say na minyan Casa or say na who calls some Tema ye and I cardinal. Nyawa Asiedu Nketia na mu general secretary Asiedu Nketia no issue statement directive say man ni sini bi ankotwere ne din enti ne ya bedru baabi na say wo ma nkyere wo mudi a na afi na nani abere. What does it suggest? That suggests say wo ma nkyere wo mudi no ya ndisi for and Electoral Commission so di be peace the same thing bankman no kano na menya nkasa and amba ha na mbe bisa simple question say se mo say me letter me twerɛ no and I did a nyele tempo I did a press conference say ma NDC ni until say ye be ma counter instruction ma NDC ni bia enko
choro ndi.
Yes. Na the ntia say ye MPs no at the exclusion of the existing voter ID card no at the court. Until we cannot be challenging something we are participating in. And until say court no be determination no subsequently the court made a determination. So cases no be na court no call a ridiculous determination say birth certificate in your proof of citizenship. Okay.
Yeah.
So after that, any assigned by a press conference say afi obi anko twere anything. And unti say if you are saying say your press conference initial one no and unti amanfo anko twere omudia who are likely to take my instructions,
members of the NDC.
Enti womu na anko twere omudin.
Okay, and that's the basis for your claim say 2 million na akano majority by NDC for
MPP for na be rezi because we they are saying say me press conference nunti na ma me nkrofo anko twere omudin enti 2 million no NDC for.
Okay, deductive reasoning more like.
So they are seeking, in other words, they are seeking to punish them because they did not write their names. And I make us say election no ye free and fair election and now say ye the electoral process no punish nipa. It is a wow koye election. Now him say election no say ye free and fair. Na say one kasasu nim say one of the two major parties or no nipa be 2 million yen twere yedin. Enti chenchenchi yenye no punishment say one twere udin ti no unya kwae nto aba no bia. Now how free or fair are you going to conduct that election? Was suppressing a B vote 2 million already. And by their own conduct, no, they are saying say Sankophone are likely to be NDC. And now a system say what put in place in Yano. When NDC are supporters in crossing our predominant over voting statistics. And now we insist to say this will be a high free na cross ba. This is
district capital
for
the NIA card no.
For the NIA card it is happening and for this registration so no so na wom enu ntino so supporters beba be trading krana gise omo no high car either say ye call high car and so our mobile mom be twere no be the supporters wo kuro dia wo konkontre wo again.
But Chairman Patronson now be called the next one, no? And on this registration center bit, the proposed CI Kase, the commission shall designate a registration center,
I'll come to
a district office of the commission, and any other place that the commission considers appropriate. Dr. Bossman said, B would give the EC the power, depending on Omotion Yomekoso in the constituency and a district, they can let their people go to other areas and register people.
I mean, we first argument.
Okay,
this is a major argument. Will come
very well, very well.
And don't say, Ujiri says, Uncle for me and call for. And issuance of cardi, and we are exclusively in the hands of government, which we will say, which is under the control of MPP now.
Under the control of government.
Yes. And MPP is in government now.
Yeah, but it's a state institution.
No,
the state is different from government.
The independence, no constitutional independence.
Sure.
Enti a worky a report first
to the interior minister
directly to the president, and now my change a report to
interior minister.
Who appoints the interior minister?
The president.
And the activities in United under the control of government.
Of government, sure.
Government, for the time being, no MPP. And until Saukoya Mrase. Wa wuni card no bi wontwere odin na MPP for so nim say wo mo any bi no ya NDC for. What will be the motivation say yem facilitate na NDC for no ntwere din na wo metu yem fira konwa so. Tema order that say obetwere din no awie by December no. Say no kra na no ne ye kan sanka by December we make progress. I don't think I yentimi make progress. I don't know if say yenya passing ranu we are Oforia tabe release sika of all the priorities in Obeja no release sika say monfanko na yenye no ntem na NDC for no
no, but do you verily believe that claim to be true? The claim say MPP for free says anipa 2 million NDC for you believe that to be true?
Anya woman if you woman
no na make us a wugidi
because baby a woman ni bi no yankofo. If you go and take statistics, say a friend boss NIA say district breakdown any the aka near yin family ewo
man who say no kuje to send a reminder.
Yes, family as if Fabra nem verify say I don't know you fair throughout the country say registration coverage you know you the same. Basi next 8 months now omuntimi family. And until asem na ye kan your work can so
Sempa FM
94.7 the ye hunu no yetimi verify no eno na ebe gina so apa asemra no promise ya wo de ma se kina meye na ye nko san ye san ni wi a wo si otwea matwa so awie dan chema no po eninti momo nkrofo na ni card no bi enti memma ye ma mu bi na momfa metu yen even today registration e koso no omoma secret instructions say ha mu register 20 people mon ka say system no ye down you register obi amanfo timi ko sunlight
you cannot be making these
I am telling you because I'm seeing it and yet say me am making a claim.
You are seeing it where koso wo hin
district capitals
which district
Nsoko. Yes, Nsoko, which is my district capital. Call any other district capital. Now call nipa, one more high car, every villages. Eba be di lai mua manyunojo. I see I nipa 20 months anko ochina. Who will be hiring vehicles from their villages up and down, up and down, up and down, sir? And there's no such motivation for them to do it. And the end, I see I'm passing bia. Say card no be adwuma ma alternative
and can another layer but sa alternative no yeah beba registration but sa alternative no mo proposal for an alternative your friend is saying guarantor system no
yes.
Guarantor system should it be loose said you're not a woman that answer this time the tighten guarantor system ne kakra
masa beside electoral commission Okay, say
yes.
Tema womuka say ye nyusu Electoral Commission data ewo ho biometric data na ewo ho a ye ka say NIA for any kind emphasize data no enya adwuma the way a wombetimi dia ye adwuma ne say wo emfa emura mu direct kura no a yemma obi okuta sa voter card no bi no oba ye nhwe so register no because banks and all other institutions in your insurance company near the woman use already. It tells you say there is sufficient confidence in our biometric database. Woman can say there be problems with woman guarantee system ye far superior to biometric data. Now new mind. Now na adia sanda ben and kwantaira. Then I say no. Guarantee system is superior to biometric data. No, say guarantee system no nyebiem.
Because there is an improved alternative, which is the Ghana card.
Ghana card no near the guarantee system why no. Which the bura udi dokono. Ghana card no guarantee system no utilize guarantee system.
The EC believes with the Ghana card no questions are naive busao the details are also provided there than a door so they can at least confirm say indeed nipa ne Ghana ni even so the guarantee system the crown by ya.
Obi limited the number of questions here EC betimi abisa before registration. They are now saying say one guarantee system is better than the other guarantee system. Other now man picking the better guarantee system than Fanjemran.
Would you agree if they should say okay, we are bringing back guarantee system into this new CI? But for yes say nipa bakon ebetima guarantee ama just one person won't mean guarantee more than one.
I didn't
hear saying.
Proof no say. Oye Ghana ni ana onye Ghana ni.
Yes.
Enti se me mayedu. Wo mo papa ne me. Na me ko se me ba no ma wan ye Ghana ni, number 2 ye Ghana ni. Me na wo mo nyina, wo se mitimi guarantee for one person. Wo mo aka no wo mo parents wo hin.
Na say unim say eno so man ko for your contractors in the original polling station on the no uba.
If you know them, if they know them, yeah. Unim say Electoral Commission.
Yes.
Woman kasa the data. Is it Electoral Commission? Woman the data.
Asempa FM.
Woman the I think NIA data Electoral Commission G data no from guarantee system no or no rather the Electoral Commission guarantee system in the previous
in the past. Okay.
Woman the data by. Say guarantee system no ya abuse data am de buy unim I say wo mo abuse guarantee system na wo mo ye in respect of minors no it's about 6,000 out of 17 million registered population 6,000 and na ya abuse sa guarantee system which is a very insignificant percentage. So enti say our system be that robust na a certain insignificant percentage and na abuse do you scrap that whole system? Na system ben human system ben and the waha a foolproof. I have said it and I'll say it again. Say biometric data be any a
foolproof.
Go to America or green card no crime for abuse. If we say technology what they no technology be any one so 100%. They capture they say biometrics.
Yes.
So calibrate say enye 100% ya. The best operate so far 99.04 or so percent. Into the 0.06 be and on there.
Yeah. margin of error.
Error. And because of that margin of error, enna brebia no who use SAR system no as a pay alternative means of verification. Enti obia nya afidia 100%. And na alternative no because the constitution no say register nipa no nyina 100% ya. Na one kasa by design unim say 0.06% bi wo ho by wow technology who use no they will be excluded there. What bumraso as a say pay means bia sa so bi ba no follow within sa 0.6 no or no betimi anya kwa me register no. And na bre bi betwa mu a even all political parties you can say no verification no vote. Electoral Commission here because of course under different leadership because because of sa imperfection no 0.06 no nipa bimum sa fraction no entimin verify enti sa uyemra like that ya who disenfranchise sa percentage no while the constitution says provide the opportunity for 100% 18 years and above, so make alternative ditumo. So that's how these things work. And Tisauka say who calibrate one say ye mra na wa exclude memfa say bibi say ye mra exclude akromfo. So na so tight here. You end up excluding genuine people who are not thieves. But woman to me who are mansemka. And until Namrebia Commonwealth jurisdiction, no, you have the benefit of the doubt. Emma the accused. And until SSL who prove case beyond reasonable doubt.
In criminal matters.
Beyond reasonable doubt. Because one no sa ubekwa kukunipa bebre wabra omunye bone nti na emra mu ye se ubekunipa baako a onye bone no eye se mranu be ma ho kwan ama nipa be ye o hakura fa o mu ho adi dan se ubekum nipa baako se mra yi a wo ye last registration nyina de wo ka say guarantee system ya biusu nyina wo munuru around 6,000 wo munuru 10,000 out of 17 million enti saa wo mu na wo pesi wo a wo beye mrafufuro yo a de wo propose so ni sunsuanso no say wo disenfranchise 2 million enti you are chasing 6,000 bad people and through that wo sacrifice 2 million people are good people are now cut off.
Yeah, but for now, don't me make it a definite claim, no, say or more disenfranchised 2 million people because
we see Fakad the brother me one kasasu nim says 2 million omo card no be. Just say completely they are out. And
you just don't believe or promise on Bema card. And based on that, Intina will make it a definite statement.
There is no basis to believe
them.
Because fulfilling that promise, will amount to committing suicide for them. Enti or passing ranu we are on it. What do you say?
How about the argument say if they should allow verification, guarantor system now. Say if they want to tighten our guarantor system now, enya umbenya mo support. Inti meka say one person mo tighten say.
I haven't said that.
Okay, maybe. So one person mo tighten say nipa baku ya beti ma guarantee am just one person. You will not support that
because it doesn't make sense. Sense I am making it say, yes, me no papa. Eye Ghana ni. Also a Ghana ni.
Yes.
The best guarantor system ne say me de me mark say me na mo wo mo enti nipa ma wudu na say ba ko pe na metime guarantee amano a wo mo aka no wo mo papa ne hwan no guarantee am.
But at that point no say wo de wo madu ne ba registration center ho na wo be ka say omu nyina ye wo ma na say me a registration officer, how do I verify say indeed omu nyina ye wo ma?
Oh na nipa nti kromo ho nipa no nya member when matter say obi susu say nya member say challenge system ho challenge system no ho na ekokoduru ba bia e den kura yenye die yenka say member ni ananya onya member enti those ones there enye eyi kura nipa uti ase enti na make say yen political parties ni electoral commission registration no kura no in a way a more robust than NIA no because NIA no and no one say wa corner obi commissioner of oath was any amount obi ani ho a wo mo protect competing interests bia wo mo te ho as observers what you say that concern me affidavit ya mame but bia ye register no observer bia ni ho and na ma ba betwere me din why say ye dey be registration political parties no stiff competing interests and to obi a won agent it
obi agent ho
so and na robust challenge system some challenge no near the from there your process wo ho a adjudication process wo ho a ye be kwa akọ hwe nipa na ya challenge no or you deserve ya na onye deserving so process no say antimi and deliver cleaner results wa. Why do you think say obi koye affidavit e wo ma mu court amko da bia ye nso e false affidavit in banko why do you think say wo mu dey no more robust? So now let's come to
let's deal with the your friend's registration centers. But even before I deal with registration centers, can we not refocus and say okay, say Sika and NIA here, Parliament they approve a buying expenditure, some common cost spending way. Parliament can come together and say ya jiwe ya tumsa buying mon spending nipa 2 million obi enya ne card. Can't Parliament do that?
Sika ni ho abayin timi Parliament ya speaker na beko akoyiska na free finance ministry they abre atifa nya MPP ni no ne be ya
your friend is saying Ken Oforiata
so ya MPP ni enti ono nim say ye register ni pano a ye register omo ama omo abeto abati ya MPP a obeyiska no enti ya say money na hand bag na ground ade no de ya hunu nie atefu aka asenka December 31st ye order that say yen signing ka ye wi December 31st say December no atwam ya bedru March enti say ahura bi painting na abo asere wagege ne background oyi na ni to nchen enti ye say ye nyanto aba register won crofo no that man be register wo ma wi a wo say obi a obi no fabra ne mpase ana say ye nyamra no ne mfa saa alternative no nshem na ya hwe se obeye wadwuma utimi ye wadwuma by the time a ebedru se election no bedru so no se obi a woni card ya obi ankonkofa
anko use that alternative se
osusu se edru ho na alternative no wom na emeki wadwuma nita se de wo ka se edru ho na onye nwie ya obesesa no fa chem edru ho na wa ya wi abrane ndiliti.
It is as part of Operation Save Our Democracy, the two options are go up no. Say one, either say NIA register phone no mu you CI and mature after 21 days, you would approve it.
Back no.
The second one is so open CCR, then alternative nenka. Those are the two alternatives for you. No. But do you think say if the bill is late, for example, now after 21 days mature, now I will say go through a more debate on the plenary, now eventually but say voting, you don't have the numbers to stop it.
We don't vote on this one. Unyalea 21 days whether there's voting, whether committees.
Okay, so you have to stop it from being late.
That is the reason. Intina consensus no no. Inti consensus building no enna Parliament guswa until we have faith more in that consensus building because the two sides are equally represented and the two state institutions in also are present and speakers with him and with the deputies until whatever will emerge from that consensus will be broadly representative of everything. na obi a obekwa akọ fake consensus say my IPAC bi na my we na me dey ba no akọ free parties a wo mu ni stake bi in elections no mu say wo mo press conference and you ni parties a contest no nkoye bi na boro a wo mo bi no ko gina nche na hihye homra
because these parties have been around Afarijan na parties here no mobile IPAC meeting Charlotte say na parties no mobile IPAC
enye ni nyina says here you have more than 25 political parties. 25 political parties.
No,
opinion ni party enya conflict says here adebe chobati say
ono swat party
the Mensah register no say on the party e bi din kura minkai e bi ye
o kasa so enye na je Mensah by party say no register
Mensah it will be a subject of another day. Who say made the records no better I'll bring them. It will be a subject of another day.
But let's go to registration centers.
Oh, say
we no problem am more with way day.
And I make us say obi a we practitioner.
Yes.
I would name practical difficulties.
Yes.
You look at them through different lenses than obi a console.
It
Yes.
was season on Asempa FM 95.7.
So we all see for see my few.
Yes.
Elections. Emma elections yet transparent. And in Emma checks here, I had the two said the bear untimi manipulate elections. Say, wouldn't more. Won't be BBR say, oh, where no cause, where no cause. Wouldn't the entire all the previous laws. The BIA can say every voting center shall be a registration center. So, now say a be limited registration.
Yes.
It can say electoral area. There will be a registration center.
Sure.
Specific.
Sure.
The entire electoral commission, the option say or no the open no one fire in cotton say if you get electoral commission officials or more bias they all can say you be
any other place that the commission considers appropriate.
So corner say you didn't feed no BSc but my sorry diamond register nipa. What will be your
say Article 29 says so discretionary power, it doesn't have to be implemented.
No, but was it or no na say o determine and to no raise or say determine say me them higher.
No, but that power cannot be exercised anyhow.
And I make us say in all registration there is a clause to say registration centers must be gazetted.
True.
At a certain term before registration starts until every political party will be clear in their mind. They say registration centers, a honey because parties will train agents. So, until women can say, me drew hona, I didn't move yet near Omuburu creative. Why creative? What time are you giving to the parties to go and train their agents? Another party, no, so they can plan. And one say, Tihoni, I guess, he say, China, say, electoral commission creative or half any recruit agent, things don't work like that. And until be a per se or manipulative system, no, and no just a blanket, So what we are saying is, say, Kase. Yebeye adeno ewo they say a decentralized electoral area. Electoral commission kasa wo man calibrate said the hierarchy of territorial units wo dey adwuma enu ye known.
Yes.
Smallest unit here polling station ufri hwa electoral area ufri hwa
district
constituency wo district wo ho enunum nyina ye definite zones so ye de ye adwuma enti wo ye mra why won't you mention one of them say ebia enun na wa mention district enti say wo ka say it will happen at these centers and ye ka say district intimia ni nyina why won't you say at every electoral area now ka say me eduru ha me hwe na ba bia me pe no
any other place they consider appropriate.
As appropriate.
But the point has been made, say, registration for 2024, no, a limited registration of a sort, because any new voters register no mobile. And if a limited registration, or share the current economic conditions or mine you don't want to waste money to set up registration centers in each electoral area just to register 2 million people. It doesn't make sense economically.
Call that one waste. I don't think register or replacing in to a guy say there's nothing wrong until you shouldn't throw it away. Nyamuna muka say more per efficiency. Wako to enuna gua ya kuchweska kakraka edia say are you unti say na yentimintu ayakai. Until when it comes to citizens' rights, it is their right. The right as a citizen to vote cannot be compromised. And until no, Nautie,
Mitiopa,
Couldn't say on a simple
existing law
94.7.
And by now, this year, Nanka, third registration. Limited registration can say baso. Because the last time registration is somewhere in the middle of 2020. And now population also ye nyini ko yanim. Enu nti no tem bia ube kati registration no. Ade chin ye no bia di 18 years. But there's the need to make a cut-off point so that you can plan the elections. Until you cut off, unya cut off. Adechin ya ubibidi 18 years. Now ubibidi 18 which mean register. Now until cut off na backlog na start. Until afibia according to your population growth statistics, no. Afibia no. Anya close to 1 million people enter age bracket na one newly qualified.
Yes.
So yes. By middle of 2020 uja no. Over middle of 2021 about 1 million people already. Over middle of 2022 another 1 million people already almost 18. And now what's happened since ye become middle of 2023. In TSL the wajuni buse one more say limited registration crowd now you are not replacing or capture one more enter voting age no kwampa registration be obebu bia no you must anticipate so benya nipa 3 million, which is a huge figure. And unti so the ebema adwuma na ye easier and say obey a limited registration no atimi capture 3 million yinyina free ho ansa no aba continuous registration no obi a obedi 18 bia walk to the district center no akwakoye.
Yes.
Enti wanya you are cutting off people again. Now obi ohwe oman ya ye wo me aban nkokrafo ene mrewafo omukura afapuma ananti akotena finance ministry epikete say government policy punishes segment working population yawo middle no economically active population e move funny adwuma kakra na aka no womu na ese womu carry the burden of nkwala no a womu nya nyini meye adwuma ene nkokrafo a womu so akọ pension no ene unemployed nso a womu san wo ho no sa active working population kakra no a womu wa adwuma mu no womu ena ye carry sa burden no nyina womu so ene achichiri taxes ya bedema womu ntimi nhome. Until they are also under pressure.
Yes.
Womu savings ya womu ayenso eno nso haircut. Me mpe haircut ntina nansa me sorry ya no mayi miti. Me mpe se obi beba be miti am. Me am meeting.
How you are doing?
One more investment in and this collapse economy. One more jumamu. And yet, as papa. So they are also suffering. Until you for no 18 years, 18 years to 21 years, you know. Woman explosive age group no. Adwene bia betimasi wo mutrimu ama o maye basabasa no. Woman so now dem rai ba chikire wo ma o munya kwa nkotwere wo mudin yo. Do you think we are safe? Do you think we are taking the right decisions? So you are going to put frustration in them. Now you fufu na sorry say debe say change Ghana na friend
fix the country.
Fix the country yeah. Ye nimpani ye nimakwara ye didi obi atemu. Enti hu ye nyira mpanimfo say ye di wo mo abro. Enu nti say ye ne wo mu ye adwuma. Na ye san betra ho abaye mra. Omo say ya hweman no so ye wo mu take over na wo make changes. Ye san abaye mra say wo mu ntimi nya change bia because wo mu kan bato no ho a. Will we be safe in this country?
In the position on the registration centers, no, and it's EC and Fanshem Renim specifically. So apart from district registration centers, no, on sign when appropriate at the electoral areas, and
say no electoral
areas,
and now it be so in shemu say it be 3 months or 2 months or whatever before that registration. No.
Yeah.
Centers no e be gazetted.
Will be gazetted. Na obi ehu.
No obi ehu. Okay. Inti enunum nyina ye part of the issues. Part of the issues are more the challenges. But issues no dey do so but I'm saying.
Yeah, I think these two are
nyina e dey amaye MPs.
Okay.
Enunti we trust in consensus our mobility or parliament hono. Luckily I'm told to say one come to some agreement here, or my report to parties no nyina ni mpanimfo both sides nyina assign.
Oh, okay.
It is a woman sign here we are. Yam fan ko ye revise. CI no na yam ko ye nim. Enti woman ye we na ebiti was still yam pe kwa bi so fan doje woman san fan ko no nema. Say na ntoko hunu na nipa.
No why mo na ye kasa? Why mo na ye kasa woman fan doje?
Yo, yete ha.
My kind messages kakana here no my me pacho say utie na wo message e de my ya WhatsApp line here 0548 443 523 0548 443 523. That's our WhatsApp line. Other messages by any the Honorable Johnson Asiedu Nketia and a studio or the national chairman edema the opposition NDC and Motese yeneno ADN Komo. Let me start with this one. Good afternoon, Obi. Out of $109 million owed, only 20 million Ghana cedis has been released to NIA. The issue is beyond Professor Atefua, lawyer Eduji Tamaklo, and on the way about lawyer. Thank you. Let me see the other ones we have here. We say, okay, Obi. Chairman Mosquito's press conference to his party supporters sank deep into them. And so he, chairman, when reversing his pronouncement, should have shown publicly his card, his Ghana card, to them to encourage them. That be so say. After some way announcement say Momon register no. The subsequent one now yes will be anchor register. Never san come obi say why you there o card ni kura we.
Na wa kohwe video no. You did a press conference.
Okay, so you did it. You showed yours.
Mahama, I'm showing in there. Rollins, I'm showing in there. But in for show more than Mensah say, I don't talk about it. And I may, because the fact I be saying, my register, me say, you have a 40, you never would say a record. Why should I not register? And now Obiaka said, citizens ID card a bad policy. Nobody has said that. Implementation And now one more abuse, no. Nobody has said that.
Okay. Obi, my heart is for Chairman General. He's very intelligent. Enemies would say so many things about him. He's very, very intelligent. He knows the fact. Unless you don't or you refuse to follow his analogies. Edem or Tema and Ode Ewe by Edem, thank you. We say, Obi, good afternoon. Please ask this question for me. Is the guarantor system for voters registration a constitutional provision? Or is the EC which decide what system they want to use for the voters registration? I don't understand the inconsequential argument of the NDC. And why are they insisting on the guarantor system? Or if the guarantor system is cancelled, is it going to block their avenues for bringing in foreigners into our registration? Asiedu Nketia and his NDC, Seble or Sekendi Takrade. Seble, thank you. This one says, good day, Obi. What Chairman Asiedu Nketia is saying is true. In most Bono districts, you are asked about your political background before the NIA starts registering you. Really? Sir James from Sampa in the German North District. Sir James. Okay. Obi, good afternoon. If Chairman Asiedu Nketia really believes in the 2 million Ghanaians who have not yet gotten their card, are NDC members, whereas all the NDC parliamentarians have gotten theirs, why should he at the initial stage, why did he at the initial stage advise them not to register? Okay, I think he's explained that. Buensi Ajeman or Achem Abakwase. Wow. Okay. We say, Obi, the NDC chairman is full of wisdom. My name is Chris in Sawim. Chris, thank you. Obi, I am Edem in Medina. Some is happening at Adenta Pantan. That's a Pantan. Okay, the NIA is operating the same attitude here in Pantan. Okay. Obi, please ask General, is it not true that he told all okay, I think that has been dealt with. The fact say Okase Mankofonkore, why explaining why he did that. Obi, please remind Chairman that voting is a right and enjoying that right is subject to the individual. The fact that I am a Ghanaian doesn't mean I can vote in the NDC elections. It doesn't mean my right has been taken away from me. NDC is doing themselves more harm by these entrenched positions they've taken about our electoral process. They can tell their members not to go and register for all we care. Nana Ado Jeremy from Pong Katamanso. And all the way, Nana Ado, thank you. Obi, some people just want to take us back. If you think you are a Ghanaian, go and register for a Ghana card to fully meet the requirement. The right to vote also comes with responsibilities. Baba Uwatema, Odie Eno. Obi, greetings to Chairman General Mosquito and to your team. I am Nene Newman from Wasa Cheikrum. Okay. We say, Obi, the pride of the party is the problem they have with the EC, and they must change their character. William Ahado. Obi, I am Alhaji Peter T from Shukura. My regards to Chairman General Mosquito. Ghanaians now will be 100% safe under the chairmanship and the flag bearership of John Mahama. Obi, tell Chairman we don't want a repetition of the 2020 election where the selection of reps to the EC's collation room that determined declaration of electoral results will again be given to old men who would be allegedly sleeping and could easily be influenced to go and deliver messages from the EC boss to the flag bearer John Mahama, blah blah blah. Ghanaians need a hot change. Alhaji Peter Shukura Odia Brain any. Obi, please ask Chairman General where were these CSOs during Charlotte Osei's era when the NDC are when the NDC were in cahoots with the Dead Eagle Party and co. This double standards must stop. Okay, one fat nidin and kaho, unfortunately. Obi, it's interesting. Chairman Asiedu Nketia now doesn't recognize PNC as a major party in Ghana. Where in this country, Charlotte Osei invited moribund parties and their leaders, including the Kriadonko and then also the Reku Brobe to IPAC. Reku Brobe, really? To IPAC. They are being served their own food. Good afternoon, Obi. Please ask General for me, what is the relationship between him and the former chairman after all he said about him during their elections, blah blah blah. Masawudu Hamza Jr. Capello Odia Bray Enono. The Electoral Commission and the commissioners are beating about the bush by introducing a new CI to use only Ghana card as an ID instrument for registration in order to prevent non-Ghanaians from registering. The main problem of Ghana's election is the acceptance of overvoting figures. That is the main cause of overvoting results presented in the 2020 elections. This is what the Electoral Commission should be concerned about. Okay, may I say for your message. Hi Obi, I am Yaumreku. Complaining from Kweu Abetifi, okay, no eka Kweu roads on some. Yamreku will come back to the issue of roads. Where's Obi? Good afternoon. General is spot on. NIA through the Executive Secretary promised to start operations at the district level within 11 days. But it's been 2 weeks now. They've not been able to fulfill that promise. So General has a reason to doubt the NIA. I support the NDC's position on this new CI. Glorious birthday to Lizzie of Medina Municipal Assembly, Enam Raba on Kade constituency. Obi, what stops the NDC to tell their supporters to go and register for the Ghana card? If they like it or not, it will be used for the registration. Apache Ewokufuridia Apache Yadase. We say Obi, EC should capture the names at the designated electoral areas and not at the district office. And I believe that's why the NIA cards have not been collected, because of the distance and transportation. Azuma, listening to you from Adolso Kweu. Hi Obi, it's always refreshing listening to Chairman Asiedu Nketia. Hey, Nyansa Pani, EC should tap into this. Kweku Ewusuhum. Kweku, thank you. Now that the NIA is coming back to do their work, are we still going to pay 300 or 400 Ghana cedis for the Ghana card? But were you paying that initially?
They are now charging.
How?
Oh, that's why.
Okay, say after mass registration, no?
How much charging the CCI?
Premium. Say premium, the Obetuya baby. Put your 250 Ghana cedis for premium. Good afternoon. Permit me.
So your vote is for sale.
Oh, that's not a premium service there you have to pay.
Now, the ordinary service, before you do a premium, there should be ordinary service, which is free.
Yes.
And now everybody is paying. And if you don't pay 250, you cannot have the right, something that will qualify you to vote. Anyway, but go ahead with your
Chairman General. Obi, good afternoon. Permit me to use this opportunity to congratulate the National Executive led by the astute politician Chairman General Asiedu Nketia. I'm very optimistic the current NDC executives will this time around get the NDC the president-elect after the 2024 elections. Obi, it's also quite interesting some small political parties without membership in parliament want to order those with MPs to pass the ECCI. Voters have always been grateful to both the NDC and the MPs for our role in enlightening voters. I am appealing to the smaller parties to stop what they are doing, because all of us have a country to rescue from the ineptitude, greed, and recklessness of the NPP. Alfred Kojo Tradels Eddie Way Abraham. Obi, so the fact that the other parties don't have reps in parliament does not mean that they should be excluded from IPAC. Boaten or Medina. And he says, Obi, the Green Party of UK was in existence in the UK for a long time before it won a seat in Parliament. Obi, for the EC to propose that registration should take place in their district offices is diabolic. Are they going to allow party agents to be at these offices to monitor the process? Yes, I think they would. Also, we love you, General Mosquito. Shine Agama from Ashaiman. Obi, it seems the issue the NDC has with the Ghana card has to do with trust in the NIA, and for that matter, the government. I want to ask Asiedu Nketia that between him, the NDC, and the EC, who is to be trusted? He went into the witness box in 2021 claiming the EC stole the election for the NPP, knowing very well they could not collate their result. Seth Udru, our original youth organizer of the NPP. Obi, good afternoon. Please tell Mr. Asiedu Nketia that he is now the chairman of the largest opposition party. Okay, and his actions should reflect same. Aminu Ewon Sawim. I mean, what has he done? Obi, greetings to you. All questions being asked by General has been answered in Parliament already. He knows what to do next. Nana Dakon Ata Deka Edie Eni. Congratulations to Chairman Asiedu Nketia on his Kumintuntum Prekun victory. Kindly, Chairman, don't you think the NDC is being petty with its continuous vilification of the EC? Obi, I think the EC should include the guarantor system, but tighten it to a guarantor with NIA card to one registration, but the registrant should show proof of their attempt to get the registered. And also the another way about that's really interesting. Farouk in Tema, Chairman, messages the doors media trainer young connect, but I saw you making some notes. Respond to some of them near fan common memory.
Yo, Mendas, they are all very interesting.
Yeah, very.
Also, OBC, the right to vote, you know, subject to the Electoral Commission for be determined. Say we now the vote.
We now be registered.
That is not true. That is not true. Untimin could determine, BBB or be determined, must be consistent
with
the federance of the
fundamental
objectives of the constitutional provisions.
Sure.
Into Kofa Bibiba na run counter to the implementation of a constitutional provision, it cannot hold. The Electoral Commission has no right to determine Obi citizenship. Nye Electoral Commission determine say we Ghana ni na we nye Ghana ni. Enu nti no obi oye Ghana ni nu ye Ghana ni. Ono esese ono follow say himfo na ye Ghana fo na mema omo kwai na omo nko register. Nti it is the other way around.
And no say himfo na ye Ghana fo no or the Ghana card no person dey establish.
And am say won't me mfa nye because and na me bisa say ye wo me ye Ghana ni and sana Ghana card eba.
Yes.
My side see me right in say me Ghana ni in the past. I say chiche cards my enyanuru me so. Inti because of say wona say o chiche de my na enyanuru abana say o chiche my na enyanuru me so no. Enunti eno say ye punishment say me nye Ghana ni bi mu ana. Am nye Ghana ni ana hwan na me ye. Inti no constitution no say me Ghana ni by birth. Me ma me nim papa free Ghana. Krata bia ni ho obetimi dia gina so say wo ni krata no bi enti wonye Ghana ni so long as say krata no kura no afei ena ho chiche so francophone countries no womo ehya ase citizenship asem no ache
yes
enti womo ni backlog bia wo ho ena wo akwala wo hospital ne birth set na yi no ne registration no start wo ho into obedi ayi bi kakra pe na chese ne saka ne card e bi kura the bab through post.
Then maybe that the NDC should be heading to the Supreme Court. No?
That is where
to strike out our LI now say for voters register for Ghana card in ya.
Na nye Supreme Court ho no na ye koya am say ukuta birth certificate kura wonye enu nkyere se wo ye Ghana ni no.
Yes, some my reason for that.
Nti ye koya den wo. Wahu o man bi wo ga wiase a ese ni passport to kura nkyere se o Ghana ni o birth certificate nkyere se o Ghana ni ade a ye di birth certificate na akoye de no de ekura wa we Ghana ni. I mean, don't let us bring in this debate ye beba so another time. One more I can say go to register. Em say woman nti asem no ye ye see registration no yatum enya adwuma e na wo kan kire me say ma nya bia me meye we. Enti registration no gusu na ekoso wa said the president Kofosika all kind sika sanka obi ani asem registration no so koso na watum
Asempa FM
and I say wabu nipa na abra no so watum say ye ma card no na mo wanya bi so aye ma onto aba. That is the issue. South Masi.
Yes.
And I feel so obi bisa say where were the CSOs during Charlotte Osei's time? Mr. Mensah no had the CSO no be. I any woman at the pressure, any suggestions the commercial Charlotte Osei. I will implement to be. Yeah or no, Mensah no. Now yeah no CSO no. Or the near my CSO no determine at the Electoral Commission. Emma pressure say yemfa nya adwuma. Ebi wo ho a ye de aye adwuma. Enti so obi a wo had the CSO no be. would the pressure de unema ba maya accept and now baby penny now see you so be ni why beba ma oni wo mo atia that wa ujejirije tema wo he this year so no now see you so no kura no party a any MPs or parliament no enye party a SSA qualify say only one move be adwuma.
Yeah, but that is it's different from a state institution.
No, I'm saying say Satem no or say party any representation.
Yes.
No, parliament on fanya adwuma.
Yes.
Is it not interesting say we call here this state institution na fe no o ka say wo mo half of the members of parliament say wo mo nchen kura na ko fa wo mo a wo mu ni kotre kura o parliament no wo mo ekoye press conference no overweigh obi or half of parliament. That is also something he must be looking for. And now face no uche si obisi yan preventive foreigners. It is also preventive foreigners who make ade bia foreigners why they are we nyina no foreigners ya say wo mo attempt say wo mu wura mu a ye che wo mo ma wo mo ye yi no wo mo nuru the say figures no wo me phone so my phone wura mu ha ayiri so be say 5,000 the whole register no foreigners ya che wo mo a ya certify a court who say wo mo ye foreigners a wo de wo mo nkrata be kire say because of that ya expel wo mo ye 2 the whole 17 million register no in chasing 5,000 or so no se measures ya would but to clean register of 5,000 people no and no bekate of 2 million people. Does it make sense as a nation say people in Ghana are still thinking or we have stopped thinking? And no what did because it's and I face no I say minim says atem na wanyin kakra
yes
ye sha se wo president Kufuor tam no constitution nation mu say and say electoral and say body bia compile data ye be gina so dia to aba e wo manum apart from electoral commission enti temo a ye nyina ye say ye hia national ID card because of how useful it is to the economy near planning near nema bibrebe enti yen started President Kufuor tam and workers wo ko create and I as a separate institution and NDC force dapida ye nim say the end game ne say ye de sa card nse obi anya bia de beto aba enti why don't we put it under an independent state institution na onye na ebekwa ko create body bia eno ye under the control of a government no ebekwa ko create that was the debate ko parliament ko he Hansard no ye debate no big time satem the first and I boss lawyer professor bi no your commissioners no be
okay
or your commissioners
okay
no enti argument back kiti enti ana President Kufuor still now more majority and na omu create ye no electoral commission for na wo mo keke against it no and oyi mu commissioner back say onko head so ana ono umiana no ko head ye. That is the beginning. Sane man I anticipated 20 or so years ago no and no play out in NA. Senka ye create registration ade and na ye ma ye expand the electoral commission ye de share hwa. Senka nei edru say wo mo na ye wo mo registration. Ewe magana card and na wo mo agran so de aye bibibi. Na say wo mo ntimi nya. Senka wo mo ko pass mra bia. Say me nyenwe ba me de mra ba say asenka emfa confusion ma say mu de eno akwa akɔhye government ase government so brebia no one party in charge of government and therefore have control over NIA registration na electoral commission so eka say yenkofa wo mu product no mfa meye adwuma na say government no betra say asese ahunu say me ma ho kwanya ana me facilitate process no. Does it work to my electoral advantage or is against my electoral advantage? And no the condition the actions as to whether and I know a better and until the only safeguard in say Mrano aye passing no ye making sure say what we have seen we look at it and frame the law according to what is there and what is verifiable.
Very well.
Very well. Now, in conclusion, no. One say mine two major challenges in the FSU. Our economy is in crisis and our democracy is in crisis. One cannot be salvaged when the other one is not salvaged. Because the economy no say democracy no year juma year. Principle women say ubi run economy adwuma ne de amano se onrane ne hontoye wanya no yi a na democracy no yi adwuma yi na di e de foforoba enti se wo be bloko kwan a democracy no betimi make changes because of obi adwuma so obe no yi ana se onye no yi no wo bloko e no na ana o build say obi a o hwe musika so oye no yi o wanya no yi o bibia ni ho a de besesa no how do you revive the economy untime revive the economy no it is said there obi a wasay ade se unam hoyi car e de ukonya accident oni driver nyina mwanya accident driver unim se bibia okono nsan na ni mistake binti na accident na si ni ayimu na mumprae na munwuye ne de magu ka mu ne se sa driver no ono so nsan meka ba ko no ede magu mu no ne mfa mo nko hospital a ubetinam enunti no we are saying say as I say you rescue economy no you rescue democracy no president no nye adwene say or per se you rescue democracy no your economic no ni rescue no be difficult ni difficult to and say nipa ni gidie wo nipa no mu hwe report to aba about kwanya covid sika ye fa so mercy no app yi ene otimi ko gina Ghana fo anim ka say covid intina awiwe say amakunu adu when the evidence ye wo ho auditor general's report to ayede aba no sika bebrebe ayede aba no almost by say half penny e covid expenditure the aka no e bonus for ultimate dey other things enunum nyina chi no blame covid ena ya be auditor hu say ya di odi sika no ya ye no basa nipa ono te so ayaye no wahwe ame ayaye no sa no. What's a friend say, my man, my brother, Basu say, order of Volta, national, ya award no for messing up with our health sector.
No, why not okay?
Ajima manu.
Well, Krum ni Ajima.
Yes.
Ah, no, they were not say, a task force. A task force now.
Police station, you want. Me Krum police station, you are the banya for hunting a police station. You on the Nipano Krum ni no that is not.
That's a task force. Ajima mo ye. Enyo no nkwa o hwa insia sare mo Henry Court
so munyina ya
task force
na make say wo munyina ya ba mo aba so for messing up with the covid enti say nipa no ye bone ne ye bona ba so dia what is the motivation so obi be ye na adwuma yie
fight against COVID. No,
now all the report about
expenditure no different from fight against COVID.
Na economy will say I am.
In the order of the Volta say can less than was it a decision of the party?
No, not a decision of the party. Obia or conscience. Say me who that me now the me group vision indict me.
Say legal team or fight him or mine or it lost. Etimi rini. That's how we team no indictment there. Why won't you go and take the national honor? For say wako bua Ghana your territory edi amaye no.
Say awardo. So
yes.
Say awardo.
Yes.
Na sebin predia some manugus manusis imran so yakofa abadam for ka ho say na ofra mu ne say ye be mamu nyina award as if they treat him the same one unim say ya reduce
but say when the situation is different the scenario is different
me the message say wo mu na ne ade no nye no order of brim Omunyi voter no kura free so no order of brim. Brim no pollute no omo fanya.
Omo order of brim. No omunyi voter no.
Voter no free so kura. Voter show no ye clean.
Because man me there obi to say
voter show no ye clean. Omunya no order of brim.
Of brim.
E no na pollute asai pa na ye mfa award.
Na obi to say mami former attorney generally. Adwuma oyeye adwuma soma ye ne Cote d'Ivoire ntokwa yetimi ewini na oman so obehye wanimonyama eno no anim guase e wo me yeden
now they make ofra nipa wo mo so amesi oman no up so you are putting us at par. I just said there other say me me
legal team any advisors
university see
yes
what I say I'm from Raniemau doctorate
doctorate no yes honorary doctorate no
more than 3 one more frame me manko
public universities.
Oh, who can public? I didn't think I would qualify. 3 universities from my friend from parts of the world, manko, because all the mamia. Me say university no, ne caliber. Any nipa this award no ma. Say womo ye people of me caliber.
Yes.
Meje. Na said me hunu say. University no ebia nkura bi koto now say obia awardo as a incentive to get something from you in the manema.
Yes.
Why would I go and be messing me farmer no nyam nkodi agrosa obi wo ho de mawa na odi udin kura ekwa akwa so kura begibi na che say eno ma
na ni monyam akoso
incense or no person oba on monyam or no the woo ma or no in school no anymore yamako so your friend manko I never went say me ko na your friend me doctor na ye be ko akohe na asori bi na awodo doctor enye university na me dada me ho na ho ne dada enti no me catch say award no
yes
e work both ways ni say oh bomber basu say my name be extraordinary and now bomber basu enunti sa ukofa obi a ono so nye sa ade no no adi o man na wu na say o be kan ya bom no awodu ye nyina say pa memma
na legal team ekokon 8 losses why na adi o man na wu me share list wa here Gloria Efua Akufo at the time no ya attorney general
legal team nko na ka ho asemo me say
no say me ka Henrietta Marita Brew upon there no
na said ni nyina ye order of the voter and no nom ne ajimama no nom ne ayinum nyina ye order of the voter the same category yes na ye
ukrom ni na obon yem sa
ana mi body yem sa ne record obe create na ho enya me krom ni kwa na amese app na na do zo krom ni amese app overiata
why can overiata
so no zo amese app enya me kwa me krom ni
there are me na say bibia ni ebese di nkomo bio and as a pa ekosi sense le high asempa 94.7 FM after this short break.
Whenever I say PENDREAM TV, PENDREAM TV, dear, Asiedu Nketia.